Why can't I lose weight? I've tried so many diets, tried doing sports, tried doing this, tried doing that. Why can't I lose weight? I tried everything. I literally tried everything. I tried doing sports. I tried going to the gym once per month. I tried having a diet. I tried this. I tried many different things, but I still can't do it. I still can't lose weight. And today you are on GG Medical and we'll answer this question for you. Why can't I lose fat? So let me give you the answer for this question. Because you are doing everything wrong. I know that it's a shock for you, but let me explain you this. And let me give you a theoretical situation. You googled a appropriate diet which doesn't have carbs, which doesn't have fat, which has 500 grams of protein per day. You bought the membership of the gym, you went there for like 1 time per week, you were working out for 5 hours during that 1 week, and then the whole week you couldn't work out anymore, and basically now you are complaining about being fat. Well, as you see, something has to be wrong in here, and let me explain you why can't you lose fat. Let me do a little bit recap of the basic physics from the school. You can't get energy from nowhere, and the energy doesn't disappear anywhere. It just transfers from one form to another. This is the basic law of energy physics. Now let's apply this to the human body. Basically translating this from the diet point of view and eating point of view. This simply means if you are consuming lesser, if you're eating lesser, then you are burning throughout the day. You're going to lose weight. And let's take this sentence as the base and dive a little bit deeper on this. So let me give you the statistics. Actually, a 1 gram of protein has something about 4 calories. 1 gram of fat has about 8 calories. And 1 gram of carbohydrate has about 4 calories. And let's base on this. And your goal is to make your calorie intake lesser than this amount that you got, at least by 300 calories. Let's take a theoretical person who has a body weight of 70 kilograms. Basically 70 multiplied by 24 is 1,680 calories. That means that if this person is just lying on the floor without moving, he is going to spend 1,680 calories. Approximately. And if this person is, let's say, going to the gym 2 times per week, 3 times per week, the mean amount of calories that he's burning per day is going to be something about 1,900. And if you are summing also the amount of activity throughout the day, this might be reaching something around 2,000 calories per day. So this person needs to minus from 2,000 calories, 300 calories, and get 1,700 calories. And basically eat anything that he wants to be fitting inside these calories. Usually, the normal ratio, if a person just wants to lose weight without conserving any muscle or something like that, usually 1.1 gram of protein per kilogram of weight, 2 grams of carbohydrates per kilogram of weight, and approximately 1 gram of fat per kilogram of weight. This is the ideal diet for this person. Now I think that I answered your question, but this is not all. If you just want to lose weight, you can just eat lesser and lose weight. Actually, right now I am in the middle of my transformation, about which you're going to see a video later. And basically, I didn't stop eating anything. I didn't stop eating sugar. I didn't stop eating salads. I didn't stop eating like pasta. I didn't stop eating anything. I just reduced it to the amount where it gets lesser than my basal metabolic rate, which I counted. And this is the key. This is the key. You don't need any specific diets. You don't need any specific workout plans. Just eat lesser and consume more calories. Burn more calories and eat less calories. This is the golden rule of losing weight. Nothing more and nothing less. The different thing is that when you want to conserve the muscle which is left, and this is actually really difficult to do, but there is something which is called recomposition of your body. Whenever, basically the very general idea of this is that one muscle compartment is gaining in its mass, or at least not losing anything, but the other compartment of your body loses its muscle mass. And this is called recomposition of your body. So for example, Whenever you are losing the weight, you are losing very much in the size of your legs, but at the same time, the size of your arms, biceps, I don't know, shoulders are not being reduced. And how this magic happens? And this is the phenomenon called recomposition of your body. If your goal is just to lose the weight, you just need to be in the calorie deficit. And this is the key. Now, why a person might not be able to lose weight? Well, if considering any possible reason, the person might have some hormonal issues. You are basically not able to control the metabolism really effectively, and therefore the tissues start to consume energy rather than losing it. The tissues start to conserve the energy rather than using it. The second factor that you need to take into account after you did the calorie deficit, you need to be on the periodic starvation. Periodic starvation is an ideal mechanism of fooling your body. Not actually fooling, but generally, let's say you are fooling your organism. You are pretending that you are starving with knowing that you're going to eat in the evening. Make a window of 6 hours that you can eat and make one food intake throughout the day. And in that intake, basically intake anything you want, as we discussed earlier, basically counting how many grams of proteins you need, how many grams of fat, how many grams of carbs you need to eat, and fit it into one intake of food throughout the day, which will be in the evening. And all the rest of the day, you have absolutely no chance to eat. You absolutely are not eating throughout the day, maybe something a little small like a protein bar or coffee with milk or something like that, just to get the amount of calories, not to survive, like maybe work, studies or something like that. But you don't need to have a big food intake throughout that time. When evening is coming, when the window opens, this is basically a psychological thing, because this is rather a tricky thing, because throughout one meal intake, you can't take that many calories as you can take when you are having 3 meal intakes per day. And this is how we are going to fool ourselves a little bit. So basically, we are consuming food only once per day, not giving us a chance of consuming too many calories, and this will give us the key in order not to over-exceed the limit of the calories that we have. So the best way to burn calories throughout the day is making at least 10,000 steps per day. 10,000 steps burns, as much as I know from my experience, usually burns something about 300 to 400 calories. Obviously depending on many factors, but usually the number varies like that. So basically you can burn 400 more extra calories, and basically you can eat a little bit more. Why not? You need to have at least a 300 calorie deficit, remember that. And this is, I think, the ideal plan of how to lose weight. And I think that now this question should not be given by you, because now you know what to do. Now you know exactly step by step what you need to do. Please dedicate your time on your health. Now you know exactly what to do step by step and shit like that. And I hope that this video was very helpful for you. I promise you that the transformation video will be interesting, and you will actually see how I apply all of these alive, how I apply all of these on my life, and how actually it affects my organism. And we're going to see you next time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, relatives, moms, dads, and stuff like that. Please, please, please support us in the beginning. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace and health.